Welcome to beautiful Boise, Idaho. Today on EA Sports College Football, the Pac-12 Championship's on the line. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. Now left with two of them here in the first half. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Boise State's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. At stake, the championship in this revamped Pac-12 conference. It's not a time for nostalgia, looking back at what this conference used to be, the traditional teams involved in the Pac-12, Joel. This is a new-look league, and these teams are driven to represent it as champions.
Chris, what an opportunity for these teams to be the first in this revamped Pac-12, to put their stake out there as the champion of this conference. And really, it's going to take some execution early in this game. Look at both of these teams and their ability to maybe get the run game going. If they can do that, they'll settle down, they'll play well, and potentially take home the championship.
So 2nd and 10. Got to create something here to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And the Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Riley. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing it.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He could go. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4 down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Looking to pass this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. We'll see if they tried out the field goal team. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to pass. It's Madsen. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. And there's the handoff. The Broncos pick up enough yardage for a 1st down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Grab down the middle. It's Bates. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Broncos. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Colorado State. He just sprints into the end zone.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Goff. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He's got space. Touchdown, Rams. This offense really clicking. His dual threat ability on display again in this conference championship game, Joel. That's not going to hurt his Heisman candidacy.
Well, that's exactly right. We know what he can do through the air, but it's his ability to attack the defense with his legs. That's what sets him apart. And that's why he's right now, at least for me, Chris, the leader for the Heisman.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Colorado State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaking into the clear. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run, because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain. Nice explosive run from the quarterback. It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful. Because you're on schedule.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule, and that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent.
Now it's 2nd down here. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
And the Rams will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Broncos offense back on the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. To throw, it's Madsen. Running back grabs it on the screen. Oh, and he fumbles. Scooped up on the defense.
I'm so impressed by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Offense on the field to take over. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Rams have 1st and 10 here. Trying the run, it's Coleman. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. This running back continues to impress, and forget the freshman label. He's had a year of experience now. He's had a tremendous year, and Joel, they clearly trust him, rely on him in this big game.
Chris, what I've been most impressed with is his durability.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Back to throw. It's Madsen. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Rams. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Movement here from the tight end. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
The Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now
a deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Boise State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, there hasn't been a lot go right for this group in this first half. They're getting run off the field. But if they have a chance in the second half, it starts with that score before halftime. Now you've got to go and regroup. I don't know, have an orange slice, do something, because they've got to play better in the second half.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Coleman. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Here on the Colorado State sideline. Guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on is just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%.
QB in the clear now. Across the 40. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Colorado State. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half, able to execute and get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
And the point after is right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And now the Broncos call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Madsen. Looking for the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Timeout taken by Boise State. Their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. This will likely be the last play of the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, so much to break down from a spirited first half in this Pac-12 championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
Hey guys, Boise State's head coach told me at the half, this team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This
intercepted, picked off by the defense. Returns it for a pick six. Touchdown, Broncos.
How many times do I say it? Tips and overthrows, they end up in the hands of the defense, and then it's Oski, baby. You're heading the other direction, get some blocks, and they take it all the way back for 6.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coleman. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Colorado State offense is back out there now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is exactly what this defense was so concerned about. In our meetings with this defensive coordinator, he talked about the fact that they've got so many weapons to defend. Guys on the outside, guys in the backfield. But then the real key is at the quarterback. He can become a threat as a runner. And here on the designed run, it's an explosive play for this offense. Just so many threats to try to defend.
Looking for some space. It's Coleman. Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. And the Rams pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. It's a draw to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. QB keeper all the way. He's got some space. Look out. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. And you can tell the front 7 is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And the completion made. Can they keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Rams. Powers into the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it to the left. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Boise State.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And now the running back's got it again. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it. And
hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Rams pick up enough yards to move the sticks. He keeps it on the design run. Look out, he's breaking free. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, here's the key on these option plays as a quarterback is that you can't assume that you're always going to pitch the ball. You've got to read the defense and force them to make a decision. Here, there's nobody for the quarterback, and he does a great job of just continuing along that track and getting up the field for a big gain.
Colorado State has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got an opening here. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That's another really solid gain, and still no answer with his quarterback's running ability, Joel.
Chris, they better find that answer and that adjustment. I would suggest running some form of cover 4. Get those safeties down and in the run box so that you've got more hats to commit to stopping this quarterback.
And the Rams getting set on 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Colorado State. This offense cannot be stopped. Another huge moment for this quarterback. He's got his team close to a conference championship now and making a strong closing argument, Joel, for the Heisman.
Yeah, Chris, I think this may have done it. We knew that this matchup was going to be an elite matchup. Obviously, winning these types of games is going to help your case, but the way that he's played, and now the exclamation point late here to seal the deal, this might have done it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Broncos offense back on the field now. Scanning the field. It's Madsen. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's 4. Will not be brought down. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the same runner's got it again. Breaks into the clear. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And they lean on the running back to get the 1st down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field.
Looking deep down the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal.
For a 1st down, but they've got to get going. It's a 3-possession game. They've got to get down the field in a hurry.
And the Broncos will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Madsen. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
I really love the play call here on 2nd down. You know you can go back to the run game on 3rd down, even 4th down if you need to. They go to the air and they get an easy touchdown pass for the offense.
Automatic on the PAT. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's 1st. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they were clearly prepared for what's going on here on the onside kick. And this is a great job covering this one up, getting the ball, and now setting up their offense with good field position.
Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Here on the Colorado State sideline, this team is starting to really get excited. A conference championship has been their goal from day one of this season, and now it is within their grasp. Guys are starting to really celebrate. Fans are starting to celebrate as they see what's ahead. They do want to close out this quarter strong, make sure they're taking care of business, but the excitement is starting to build down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Chewing clock with the running game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
The Rams are in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Robinson. Timeout taken by Boise State. Their second. We've got one more timeout to use now. And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, I wouldn't mind to see them get aggressive right here. This is your opportunity to convert, stay on the field, run more clock, and potentially put the ball in the end zone to really ice this game away. This is the time where you got to have a killer instinct.
He's got a crease. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
We know this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. 4th and 2, that's not a question. They're going for it because of this offensive line. Watch them do the work up front, and it allows them the opportunity to convert and move the chains. Yeah, that's a really nice stop from the defense here. You get goal-to-go situation, and you got to bow your neck as a defense and play hard. And look at the block destruction up front. They're able to get in the backfield and create a negative play for this offense. That is exactly what you need when you get down here inside the 10.
The running back here on a direct snap. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, running the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. Feel like they've been good in pass protection, and here showing they...
Touchdown, Rams! He runs it into the end zone.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. And the Broncos will line up to kick it away. On he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.